In three, two, one. Welcome everyone to Haven of Horror. As always, I'm subject. We've got Robert, Art, the Clown, Wild,
Yeah.
and Noah, Valkyrie, Torgo.
I'm a Valkyrie?
You just want to see Noah in that outfit.
Is there a Valkyrie in this movie?
Kind of.
It'll make sense when you see the movie, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of without spoiling anything, and we want Noah's experience with this movie to be as blind as possible. Because no, you don't know anything about this, right?
I know. So I've for context to set everything up. John showed me the first one a while ago. I don't remember much about it. So this, all I know about this is that it's really long and it's set on Halloween. That's about as much as I know about it.
So is the first movie.
Well, except for the really long part.
Yeah, no, that movie's a crisp like 90 minutes, I think. Tyler, wait, did I just get in before the movie starts? Yes, the movie has not started yet.
We've just started. Yeah.
I forgot to pull up the timer. Okay. All right. So Noah, are you excited?
I'm actually we were joking before that I was trying to avoid watching this, but because these usually this isn't really my type of genre, but I am kind of interested just because I've heard a lot about this movie in the past few years since it came out. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm a little intrigued, but you guys better have a lot to say about this because I'm just going to be like reacting to it as we go. A lot about this movie and
So I'm definitely excited because Robert, I was thinking about this. I don't think I've watched this since it hit Screambox, like right after this theatrical run. So it's been a while since I've seen this one. Aaron, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. So you've seen this obviously as I have. Have you seen this a lot? Have you seen this a couple times? Like, how fresh is this for you?
I've just seen this a couple times, same as you. When this came out, it had a very limited theatrical release, but did surprisingly well. It did, turn quite a big profit. But they also put it on Screenbox at the same time. And I just signed up for a free trial through Amazon, watched the movie, canceled it. So I got to watch this movie for free and really enjoyed it. And then my best friend got me the Blu-ray last year, and I've seen it on Blu-ray, really enjoy it. But I have not seen it again since last year. So I think I've just seen this twice. But I do really like this movie. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I think it shows that there is a market for these type of films, just nobody's making them.
Yeah, and obviously this is very low budget, but it's once again proof that you can release an unrated movie in theaters and people will see it. People will
because just for a little bit of preamble while we give people time to come in. We just recently watched the Hatchet films, which I am quite a fan of. And I've been waiting, for years now for a sequel. So, this is really the only thing of its kind that's being made right now. And this was made, Noah, for $250,000, and it made $15 million.
Yeah,
so this was kind of a hit.
Because I had never heard of the Terrifier series until this movie was in theaters, and I remember hearing a lot of talk of oh, it's making people throw up in the theater, like that whole kind of hype thing that you hear about horror movies every now and then. And I'm not sure if it's gonna have that effect on me. I can take gore pretty all right, but
I don't normally believe that stuff, but having had seen the first one at that point, I was like, yeah, I could see the wrong person going to see this, and it does make them ill because these movies don't give a shit.
No, because that first one does go to some places, from what I remember. Obviously, there's the sawing in half kill, which I think we mentioned before. But
yeah, it's your favorite scene.
That's the iconic moment from that movie, and it's one of the few scenes I remember. If there's anything on par or that somehow crosses that like surpasses that in this movie. I'm surprised I haven't heard about it yet.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's enough for the preamble. Anybody who is watching this with us, it is currently on Prime. That's how I'm watching it. I think that's how Noah's watching it. You're watching your Blu-ray, right?
Yep.
Mr. Fancy Pants with his outdated technology. Anyway, all right. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Although I don't know if this has even had a 4K release.
I just sent you one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, with the first one. Okay.
How dare you not remember?
That was
2
like
seconds
forever
ago.
ago.
That was 5 minutes ago.
That was a long 5 minutes, dude.
Everybody's attention span's getting worse.
It's because of technology.
Tyler says you've got no idea, Noah.
Oh, jeez. I'm a little scared.
And I should also say, I like this movie a lot. I'm not a big fan of the first one. I think it's okay. I like the grindhouse vibe. It's got that big standout kill, some good gore, and Art the Clown's great. David Howard Thornton's performance is fantastic. He's what makes that movie, because Art the Clown's just instantly iconic. And this movie, there is a lot more effort put into story and character. You do get a really good final girl. This movie is too long. That's the biggest problem with it. But and for myself personally, I think this is an improvement on almost every level. I do like this movie a lot.
Okay.
No, this is better. I would say I do like that first one a lot, but mostly just because it like I said, it does fill that void in the genre that I've been missing. It wouldn't make a top, maybe even a top 100 horror list. Maybe if I had I just needed some movies to throw on there. But it's watchable.
No, I think the general idea I get from the fan base of this is most people say that this is better than the first one, right?
Yeah, though
Yes.
there is a pretty loud minority of people who love that first one, who love the gritty grindhouse vibe, that were really disappointed by this.
Okay.
Like,
Interesting.
there is a big gap between these two movies. There is several years, so if you're waiting for a long time or disappointed, fair enough. But for some people, this just goes too weird and fantastical and
Oh, interesting.
silly, because this is definitely more of a horror comedy than the first one. So it's not it didn't please everybody, but the majority of people are in my camp and thinking that this is a better movie. Again, my only criticism is the
Okay.
runtime.
Because
But it just depends on what you're looking for.
I assumed that this would carry over that kind of grindhouse feel. I didn't know that it got more fantastical and out there.
Yeah. Yeah, the director said it's like he goes the first one's very gritty, low budget grindhouse. This goes straight for him to like Dream Warriors territory. That's the
Okay.
vibe he's going for, with more
Interesting.
fantasy and lore and stuff. And again, that's not going to work for everyone, but
I will say I think my main criticism beyond the length is I do agree with Austin, because Austin's big thing with this movie is cinematography is not very good. It's too
yeah,
bland.
it's shot on digital.
It's digital. Yeah.
But it doesn't ruin the movie for me.
Some scenes look better than others. Ugh.
You needed a new eye.
Yeah. Yeah, this picks up directly after the end of the first one, because the first one, the big reveal is that Art is supernatural, because he dies, they take him to the morgue, and then he comes back to life and starts killing these guys. So this does pick up immediately.
I do remember a little bit of that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And this also just goes to show you don't need millions of dollars to make a good flick.
Oh my Jesus.
Why does he need his brain?
He's having
You want to
fun.
ask him?
I do. I want to sit down and talk to Art, see what makes him tick.
And John, I think part of the appeal for the first Terrifier for you too, and for a lot of other people, is that comes out during the height of like the PG-13 era of horror. Like everything was PG-13. I think it was before it came out and was like, oh yeah, an R-rated movie can make hundreds of millions of dollars. So that first movie really did fill a void when just everything was PG-13 and coming out in January.
I didn't realize there was that much of a gap between the first movie and this.
The first movie is 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I will say I did discover this later after like it, but my big thing has always been like slashers have been dead for 20 years by the time this movie comes out. And so when I discovered this, I'm like, yeah, this is very Friday the 13th Nightmare, all the shit that I love, but able to match more modern sensibilities where we can just do insane.
And this is
And
one
I
of my
love that you
favorite
can have
scenes.
fun. Like he's sitting at a laundromat.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite scenes you don't get in most slasher movies. Like, oh yeah, he's got to go to the laundromat and clean his clothes because they're all bloody.
This is all very humanizing.
You don't get this scene with Michael Myers, and you
What
should.
the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Who is this person?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. He's got a little sidekick. That's all you need to know.
Oh, is this his Robin?
Yeah.
Whoa, what the
Oh God.
Ugh. What are you
I will
showing
say-
me here?
I will say that is one thing I could do without in these movies is all the like bodily fluids, minus the blood.
Is gonna
Yeah.
be more of that?
Not a lot.
I don't remember her showing up again after the scene either.
I think she does. I think she pops up a couple times. But yeah, it's always trying to gross you out. But the big thing though that this does carry over from the first one, besides art, is all the blood's practical. It's a lot of fake
Yeah.
blood in this movie.
Blood doesn't look that bad.
They just want to play patty cake. It's fine.
This is a little wholesome moment right here.
I'm just waking up to see that.
That's when you leave.
Okay.
You don't need your clothes.
Maybe this is stuff that'll be explained in the third one.
Maybe. See, he's
See,
cleaning
he's
up
mopping.
after
Cleaning
himself.
up. Yeah.
You call him a bad guy.
He's considerate, that art.
He's not that bad, that Art the Clown.
No, well, that guy had it coming.
He's not gonna clean up.
He
after
interrupted
that.
their patty cake game. Terrifier 2.
That's one of my gripes. Given how long this movie is, they should have waited like a half hour to drop that title card. Like Friday 13th, 2009.
Doing great. This girl's in a new movie this year that I want to check out, but now I can't remember what it's called.
Lauren Lavera.
Yeah.
I like her.
Also, I don't know if you knew this, Robert, but Mike Flanagan was like hyping this movie up when it came out.
Oh,
He loved it.
I think Stephen King might have been another one who was like, "Hey guys, this is cool."
Yeah.
This
We
pretty big
Stephen King a lot of shit for his movie takes, but like he's kind of responsible for the Evil Dead movies being successful.
That is absolutely true. Yeah.
Oh, we've got Art the Clown in the chat.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Art.
What's going on?
Let's got some questions for you.
I promise to like your movie so you don't come after me.
Oh, crazy. Okay. So apparently he liked this movie enough that he cast her in his new movie, The Life of Chuck.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm really excited for that.
I'm so excited for that.
Especially after it,
He's got
winning
4 movies coming out this year. God damn.
Oh, cool. Lauren Rivera, she was Anya Taylor-Joy's stunt double in Split. That's neat. So she's both a stunt person and an actress.
He was in Iron Fist.
Yeah, we won't hold that against her.
We're just gonna read out her filmography now.
Easy for you to say.
Filmography.
I love these credits. Very retro, old school.
And like I said, I get where Austin's coming from because the cinematography is very cheap. It's shot on digital, which doesn't help. But there is some good art direction in this movie with some of these sets, like her bedroom set. Like it's very specific. There's a lot of detail. Like again, I think some scenes look better than others.
Yeah, I mean it could be worse.
Yeah. There's more effort put into this production than just being shot in an old warehouse, like the first.
Tyler says he will be back. He's got his uni assignment.
Oh, okay.
This might be the worst character in the movie.
I kind of love her though. It feels like they're going for a kind of a vibe of like Nancy's mom and Nightmare on Elm Street, but way more high maintenance. Noah, your audio is a little.
All right. Yeah, I'll
you want to
turn
turn
it down
a
bit.
smidge?
Yep.
Noah's trying to get us copyrighted.
I don't know if that'll happen with this movie, but just in case.
I don't know. I use that royalty for music you can find on YouTube, and somebody's been going through and claiming it.
Oh, really? You probably dispute that. That's probably not a valid claim.
I just trimmed it out. It's the starting screen. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like this family squabble though, because for context, her little brother wants to dress up as Art the Clown, who they know of as a real serial killer for Halloween, and his older sister and mom are like, "No, you're not doing that. That's not cool." And it feels very authentic, because I'm sure that happens a lot, where a kid wants to dress up as somebody, and the family's like, "Yeah, no, we don't."
My question with that is like, is he not well known at this point? Like,
I think it's a year later.
They say it's been a year since the murders, so yeah.
And the survivor of the first movie who got all disfigured did.
Oh yeah, because she went on like the talk shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think the cops survived and they looked at him.
That is a thing that happens too, Robert. Going back to Halloween 2, where Ben Tramer dressed as Michael Myers.
That's different. And
on the same night.
No. So for context, from the original, I don't know if you remember this, but the final girl in that ends up having her face like half eaten by Art, and the reveal at the end of the movie is that she's gone crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that again sometime.
For your taste, I might not watch it alone because I feel like you might have a worse experience alone.
Yeah, maybe. Well, so far this movie seems to be. I like the vibe of this one a little bit more than what I remember with the first one.
I do kind of wish this movie looked more like the first one. You can keep like the fantasy stuff, just keep it more grindhousey looking. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming 3 will be an improvement.
And what I'm excited for with 3 visually, one thing that I've heard as a positive is that they really nail, like, very specifically, like the 80s, 90s Christmas aesthetic with decorations and lights and stuff, like, something like Silent Night, Deadly Night. So that I'm very excited for. Because old school vintage Christmas looks very different than 2024 Christmas.
And it should be noted for both of you, Terrifier 3 goes all the way up to a $2 million budget.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
Oh, wow.
Because this was crowdfunded, right? Like, this took a while
Yeah.
to get made.
Yeah, because like I said, this had like 250 grand.
Because I mean, the first movie turned a profit, obviously, but it was a very tiny underground, cult movie.
Mhm.
It took a while to kind of build some steam.
Funny enough, so I find this through Dead Meat. James H. Nice
Oh
did
yeah.
a kill count, but he couldn't show it, and I was like, okay, now I gotta see what is so messed up that like he couldn't show it.
Yeah, I think I hear about the first Terrifier like when the second one's coming out or before the second one comes out because I start hearing about it getting kind of hyped up and its release being unrated, being really long, all that stuff. And my friend watched on Tubi, and then that's where I watched the first one.
Mhm. So Terrifier had a 30 between 30 and 50 grand budget and made 416,000.
Okay.
So that's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, hopefully the third one makes some money.
It just
Now that
cracks
it's got
me
a
up
bigger
when people it just cracks me up when people criticize the writing of these movies. It's not what I'm here for.
Yeah, but then why is it a longer movie and like why are we trying to spend more time on characters?
No, I was more so talking about like the first one because I got a lot of criticism for its writing. Like I
Okay.
saw that movie. That's not about a script.
Yeah, Damien Leone, who writes and directs these movies, he did put a lot more effort into the script for this one. He wanted more focus on character.
Okay.
I definitely think there are valid criticisms of this film's script.
It's not high art.
No.
No. Do you think him putting more effort into it paid off? Like is the character stuff good in this movie, do you think?
For me, it is. Like I'd say it's good enough.
There's tier lists. I think the final girl is really good. The brother is okay, and then the mom is atrocious.
Okay.
I love the mom though. She's awful, and I love her. And the dad in this family is dead, and he was an artist, and they go into all that stuff.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I don't consider it spoiler because what I thought was happening. I thought at some point they were gonna reveal that like her dad was Art the Clown before he became Art the Clown.
That would have been crazy.
What public domain horror movie are we watching?
Wait, isn't
Do
this
you know? Because I don't know off the top of my head.
no, I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure that's
Is that House on Haunted Hill?
I think it is the Vincent Price one.
It
Are
could
you
be.
sure? I don't know. I don't
And
remember that scene.
what the fuck is that?
I have no idea what this is.
It looks amazing though.
Why aren't we watching that?
I think Sleepaway Camp 2 is what the scene is riffing on. The big I'm a happy camper scene.
Mhm. Well, there's a little Jason Goes to Hell here with the like restaurant based on a famous killer.
Mhm.
And the shot that we're getting coming up was like the first big reveal of art that we got from this film.
Mm. Now, like I said, scenes like this, you could say the lighting and cinematography isn't great, but still good art direction, like good production design.
Yeah.
For this budget.
Yeah, it's not bad.
If I had a more of a criticism, it's if I'm looking at a 2.5 hour slasher, this is the first like thing I cut.
Yeah, you could cut this, but I think it just goes on too long. It's like the singing scene at Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah,
with Aquaman, where it's like, why is this going on for 5 minutes?
that I'm less critical of just because that is supposed to be like a director's like full length cut. That is not the cut that would have been in theaters if everything went the way it's supposed to.
This feels like an extended cut while we're watching.
Yeah. But
Like,
it's not. It's the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
Noah, are you riveted?
I don't know why we're spending so much time on this.
It's because it's fun.
So the Clown Cafe must be super important.
Oh my god, it's Freddy's mom.
You buy that art would become this iconic, like famous character after 1 year of those murders happening. Because I get it
I
for
hope.
Jason and Jason Goes to Hell. He's been around for a long time, but
Mhm.
like this is only the second movie.
To be fair, this is a dream sequence.
Oh,
No, yeah, no, this
One
isn't
minute.
actually happening. Which is why I said this is the first thing I would cut, or at least cut down.
Yeah.
If Robert Englund was like 30 years younger, I would kill to see a Freddy and Art crossover.
Freddy versus Art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, who would Art fight if they did a modern slasher crossover?
There's just not any. There's no one still around.
It would have to be Megan.
Yeah. Oh no.
The closest would be like Victor Crowley, but that wouldn't be interesting because they're both mute.
Yeah. No, that's why they have to do it.
No, you know what it is?
Stare at each other.
Art and Chucky. Make it happen before Brad Dourif dies.
These universes would fit perfectly together with how insane the Chucky universe is.
I can't wait to start covering those movies. I still gotta watch Chucky season 3.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I made Noah watch all of the Child's Play movies. And part of me was kind of waiting to see like which one it was that would break him.
No, I enjoyed all of them except for 3.
Yeah, and we're still here.
I don't even hate Child's Play 3. It's just the weakest one.
It's just really boring.
It has one of my favorite Chucky lines just from like how awful it is.
I know what you're talking about.
That's right, Andy. Chucky's gonna be a bro.
and I prefer the later half of that series where it gets a little bit more like self-aware. Yeah, and goofy.
I prefer those over the first one. 2 is still the best of the whole franchise.
2 is
yeah,
great.
two's pretty good. Yeah,
But Bride of Chucky, I like, and Curse of Chucky.
Curse of Chucky is probably my second favorite, but I also really, really love Seed of Chucky probably more than anyone on the planet.
oh my god. Well, Seed of Chucky does have the greatest shot in all of cinema.
It does, yeah.
This is horrifying.
Are you grossed out yet?
Not enough to throw up.
You know, Christmas is really the perfect place to go for a sequel. He's basically Santa. He's got his bag, and he goes around visiting people.
He's kind of better than Santa. Oh, he's got a Tommy gun. Oh my god.
Forgot about this.
This is great.
See, like, this is clearly going for horror comedy more than the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is absurd.
Now, one of the best
in the Mask.
Well, one of the most shocking scenes in the first movie is when he just pulls out that gun and shoots that girl. That's one of the big shocking. Whoa. Like, a slasher isn't supposed to do that. They're not supposed to use guns. And this is just that up to 11.
And I love the song kicks back in.
Well, something I was just thinking about is I think what would be cool if they decide to do more after 3 is just have each movie set on a different holiday. That would be a cool like gimmick for this franchise.
Robert, I don't know if I send it to you, but 4 is confirmed.
Mm-hmm. I hope that 4 is a summer movie. It should be a 4th of July movie.
No, I got one better.
New Year's.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
yeah.
should be good.
And then they can do the St. Patrick's Day movie, and he can cross over with Leprechaun.
Exactly.
The only problem with that is you couldn't get Warwick Davis at this point.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess he's getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hasn't been in the last 2 or 3 that we've done.
No,
That's true.
yeah.
He can cross over with Jordan Peele's shitty Candyman reboot.
And why even
I'd
do
watch Sharp versus
Leprechaun
Candyman.
without Warwick Davis? There's no point.
I don't know.
Because WWE got the rights and wanted to make a dark and gritty Leprechaun movie.
That's
And then
just so weird.
Sci-Fi got the rights and wanted to make a Halloween 2018 Leprechaun movie. Which I do kind of want to see. I'm sure it's probably better than the last 2 Warwick Davis movies.
We'll do a commentary on that sometime.
Well, you got to do commentary. Those are just movies you have to do commentaries on. I wouldn't know where to begin reviewing them.
We got to do a whole Leprechaun marathon for St. Patrick's Day.
See, you say that, but then I'll say I'm down, and then you'll be like, I got to go to bed after like the 3rd one.
We can spread it out.
Then it's not a marathon.
It's a multi-part marathon. We'll figure it out. This is a pretty long dream sequence. Oh, shit.
See, I remembered this catching on fire. I forgot the context. I don't know how that works.
He is like Freddy Krueger. He made that catch on fire in real life.
Like, yeah, it was like, is Art also dreaming? Like, what is happening there?
I assume it was because of the candles.
Maybe it was the wind.
Maybe it is, Noah, but it really does play like it's because of the fire that he like shot at her and she deflected with the sword.
Yeah.
This mom is not, I love that line so much. You left lit candles on overnight? Are you effing stupid? Oh, she's great. Yeah, she's definitely the weakest actress of the movie, but I don't care. She's fun.
Who's worse, this mom or the mom from Pearl?
Oh, God.
This mom.
I guess the one in Pearl.
Well, that's an explanation. Why can't you just believe me? Because
It's like the stock parent answer they'll give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Because I said so.
God, no, that just gave me like childhood PTSD.
I know. Everybody can relate to that.
Also, for anybody in the chat, because you guys did vote for us to do a hangout stream once a month, this is our hangout stream. We're just watching Terrifier 2 while we do it.
Okay. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we're gonna do another one. Oh, we should do for next month. We should do one either on Halloween or close to the Halloween. Just I don't remember what day Halloween is.
No, we definitely need to do something for Halloween.
Yeah, we could also just have like a fun like theme attached to it, like just talk about like our favorite holiday movies or holy memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, Robert, that Halloween is on a Thursday.
Oh, okay.
It is.
I could do Thursday, I think.
So we get together that day anyway. Also, Noah, I need you to vote in our gaming poll.
What's the poll? Let me see.
Robert and I are almost done with Alien Isolation, so we're letting the audience pick what's next. Robert already rigged it, so you might as well vote too. He rigged it to the losing game.
Oh no, John, what did you vote for?
I haven't voted. Jack Games, are you streaming the movie while reacting? So I mean, yeah, basically, but it's only a blind reaction for our buddy Noah here. We've already seen it. We're talking about it.
Yeah, if you want to watch it with us, it's currently on Amazon Prime.
Timestamp is in the middle of the screen.
I voted for Alan Wake.
Oh, poor Alan Wake. He got like one vote.
It's currently tied with Last of Us Part 1.
Is it really?
Yeah. So I must have been the other person to vote for it.
Yeah. Resident Evil Remake is winning.
Oh, it's our Batman suit up scene for art.
Yeah, he's so creative, little guy.
Batarangs. Oh, she does appear after this scene.
Yeah, she's his Rob.
She's his Victor. From the Penguin Show, if anyone's watching that.
Topical. Don't you mean Victor Zaz?
No, I mean Victor Fries.
No, I saw a clickbait article earlier that was like, is the Penguin setting up Zaz?
Oh, come on. I love clickbait articles.
I thought there was just like a Zaz Easter egg I missed. Nope, they're like, well, this character's named Victor, kind of like that Victor Zaz character. Are they setting him up? It's like, no.
It's funny that they go to Zaz before Freeze. I guess that they saw someone already made a clickbait post about Mr.
Somebody already
Freeze.
beat him to that.
Yeah. What's wrong with your face?
Yeah, she had a rough day.
No one to pick up her sister. What would you break that perfectly good TV for?
He's like the Joker in '89. He's always breaking TVs.
Yeah, isn't that a callback to the first movie? Isn't he watching that on that TV and kicks it?
Oh, maybe, yeah. That might actually be where the first one starts.
Why are they just looking at a dead possum?
Because 13-year-olds are weird.
I didn't do this when I was 13.
Yeah, you were this dorky kid. Like, hey guys, stop it.
That's not okay, guys.
I'm gonna tell an adult.
Yeah. And I told on them.
These kids are dicks.
Yeah. Oh.
Ugh.
A lot of maggots in this movie.
Yeah.
Growing up everywhere.
Hey, there she is, Robert.
She's from Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, she's from Victor Crowley.
It is refreshing to see an adult around
Hmm.
in a scene like this.
Yeah.
Someone who actually acts like an adult too.
Yeah. There's so many movies where there's weird scenes set in school campus. There's just no adults around. Oh, this poor kid. I don't think this teacher likes this kid.
I don't think anyone likes this kid. Everybody's just giving him dirty looks.
To be fair though, wasn't that the girl that they just traumatized with the dead cat?
Yeah, it was, but that
Yeah.
wasn't his idea.
Yeah.
He doesn't even say anything once he got there.
No, I know. Oh no.
I don't know what I would do in this situation.
Uh,
I'd probably scream.
Maybe just leave.
I would leave.
They're like, what are you doing? You want to eat this possum with us?
Yeah, he needs a friend.
And I do like that. Like, Art isn't just a sadist. Like, he's a prankster.
He's one of those villains that just revels in being evil. He just loves it.
And Art just got that kid in trouble. I like that we shot at an actual school, but still put Halloween decorations around. That's some nice detail.
Yeah, because they would have Halloween decorations during this time of year. It's a good attention to detail there.
As opposed to John Carpenter's Halloween, where all you get is a couple of jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh, true.
That's all
But
Hey,
you
he
can afford.
he
you don't even
tried.
see inside the school in that movie.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of it.
So there probably would be more inside.
Oh, this is crazy. So we're just now getting to like the epilogue of Terrifier 1.
Only 40 minutes in.
Right. No, we still have like 2 hours to go.
Oh, God. I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would, though.
I'm gonna check in with you when we get to the big scene in a bit.
Okay. I don't know how I don't know the big scene.
To be fair, I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it, like outside of just the whole film.
Well, it's
It wasn't like the
because,
first one when everyone just talked about the one specific kill.
yeah. So that's why I assumed I would hear more about specific scenes from this movie, but I just haven't.
This movie's about trauma.
Trauma. Even Terrifier is about that. So much
Mason,
trauma
very
in
wholesome
this.
movie. I mean, it's a family picture.
It's a family picture. I think the relationship between Art and his sidekick is pretty wholesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're adorable.
You know what they say? The family that eats a possum is the family that stays together.
The other kind of distracting thing about this movie being shot digitally is they're clearly trying to give it that old film look.
Yeah, it's got that filter.
It's got that filter over it. So I mean, like, I do see what they're going for.
Mm.
It doesn't bother me too much, but I think that experience really would have been more authentic had they shot on film. But
Yeah,
they probably
I wish
couldn't
they could
really
have
afford
afforded
it.
that.
It's
Right.
a shame shooting on film is so expensive now.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, digital is just a lot easier to film with and more affordable. So it
Well,
makes sense that's the way they went.
and part of what gives that first one that grindhouse look is the whole thing is shot at night. You know, most of it's in the
Yeah.
dark. This has a lot more daytime scenes and different environments going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think it's shot competently enough. You know, like the shots are decently
Yeah.
composed. You know, even if the cinematography is
No,
lackluster.
it doesn't look like a YouTuber movie.
Right. This mom
Just
is so angry.
what is her?
To be
What is?
fair, her daughter almost burned down the house last night, and her son allegedly took a dead possum to school. These are fair things to be angry about.
If only she was a better actor.
Yeah. And too, you know, I love Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't think the actress who plays the mom that's very good either. But she's fun, so it's fine.
Yeah, they were so committed to paying tribute to Nightmare on Elm Street, they cast a mediocre actor. That was kind of mean. Hopefully, she's not watching.
So our good buddy Tyler messaged me and said that the little girl is apparently supposed to be like the first person he killed.
Ah,
I've
Is that
never
what it
heard
is?
that.
I hope that's not a spoiler. Uh, that could be a thing in the third movie.
Maybe it's something the director said.
Hmm. And presumably, we just shot in an actual store that sells Halloween stuff for this. But I like the specific aesthetic. Like I like all the black and white and orange. You know, it's got a very specific vibe that I really like.
They went to a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, the fan wiki is confirming that. I don't know where that's
What the
coming
source
from.
is. Yeah, I wonder maybe that's something that's going to be fleshed out in the third one.
It's Sienna. It's not cool to stare. She is clearly in the wrong here.
She just doesn't know if that's a mannequin or not.
He's just vibing.
This director should have made the Spirit Halloween movie.
Did that ever come out? I remember they announced
I have
that.
no idea. I think there was a trailer for it. I don't know if it's actually out though. Stay tuned for our Spirit Halloween movie review.
And by review, it means Noah will be staring in front of the camera with a dead look in his eyes as he talks about the Spirit of Halloween movie.
We're gonna do a review, a commentary, and a 3-hour analysis.
I'll be doing it at Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
And then they'll ask me to leave in the video.
This might be one of my favorite scenes in this movie.
Oh no. That is a great edit, when she says, I think I left my bag, and she just slams it in front of her. But see, he's courteous. He's a good
It's a helpful little bastard.
helping out the community.
I don't think he's doing anything wrong so far.
He's just having fun. Yeah, that's iconic. So no, this is the scene that I see gift a lot. Have you seen any of this?
I've seen when he's got sunglasses on, but I don't know if it's these specific shots.
Okay.
Or no, I've seen the like eyes. I've seen that.
David
He's
Howard
just
Thornton, so good.
he's just living life.
Yeah, you can learn a thing or two from Art the Clown.
Oh, he's doing like the Pennywise thing.
I'm sure COVID's another thing that probably delayed this movie a bit or put off filming.
Uh, I mean, most of it would have been done by before that, right?
Well, this comes out in 2022.
Oh God, yeah, it was 2022. I had like a moment where I was like, if this came in like 2021, it would have been done by then.
Nope.
He's
I
tiptoeing
like
like the mask.
he acts like a Scooby Doo villain, and I love it.
Now we'll see who this clown really is. What's your problem? He's just trying to make you laugh.
People don't have a sense of humor anymore.
He's just trying to spread joy. Oh no.
that they probably put there. I don't see a spirit Halloween having two mannequins stretching a tiny dummy of a child.
Look at our really morbid display. He's got his iconic trash bag.
You ruined his
Love it.
fun. Now you have to die.
Takes out an anvil, a safe.
He is just a cartoon character. He's got a mallet and everything. And he is like Batman. He's got all of his gadgets here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of slasher shopping. That's something we need more of.
Yeah, this is the scene they cut from Halloween. Michael Myers is paying for his mask. Oh.
That was a delightful scene, but it maybe did go on for a little too long.
Yeah. No, they should have just kept cutting him, removing things from his back.
Oh god.
Ah.
That's what that build up to that kill was maybe one of the things they could have trimmed down a bit. I think.
Oh no.
No,
You'll be
Noah,
fine, buddy.
It's peak.
Yeah, it's a slow burn experience.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have an IQ of at least like 200 to understand the Terrifier movies.
Yeah. It's up there with Rick and Morty.
Oh boy.
He's dead, man.
You don't know that. Don't say that.
He's dead, man.
Like the DC character?
Yeah, he's gonna possess someone.
She didn't start the fire.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Art's a friend to the children.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is a family picture.
I don't think he's done anything wrong so far.
I'd show this to my kids if I had any.
Put this on instead of Barney.
I mean, it is better. Oh, these stupid emo kids.
That's a Merciful
they're
Fate
hot.
record. The skull. I know that record. That's a real record.
Oh, cool.
I don't buy that this kid listens to that band, but it's cool that it's there.
I buy the director does, but maybe not this kid.
He likes. I mean, he was gonna dress up as Art the Clown for Halloween. Like, he's into edgy stuff.
But he's not into making a girl look at a dead possum. Wow.
That's the line.
Oh, there's the.
Okay, that is it. Okay.
My bad. No, I didn't mean to spoil that very important plot point for this very plot-driven film.
Oh, how dare you?
But like I said, it is a lot more Nightmare on Elm Street than the first one with the backstory and the mystery and all that stuff.
Yeah, probably I
Okay,
like it so
first
much
movie.
because Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is my favorite.
It's pretty good.
And I'm not a fantasy guy, but I've always thought that you could do more with that like fantasy horror.
Are you a Dream Master fan? Wishmaster?
Wishmaster. I think the first one's amazing.
Right?
I keep
saw
trying to
it
get
too.
Noah to watch it, but he keeps saying no.
Or what? I do.
Wishmaster.
I don't even
Yeah,
know what that
remember I
is.
would be like, "Hey, let's watch Wishmaster," and then every time I would, you guys would want like, let's watch this instead."
Well, that's because we wanted to watch something better, like Fred 2.
Oh no.
I am so over the irony shit.
One thing I appreciate about this movie is how close the siblings are. Like, you get that one scene early on of them bickering. We kind of get that out of the way, but that's not the whole movie. I appreciate that.
Put your goddamn bowl in the sink. We'll make Noah watch watch Wishmaster at some point. I didn't know you were a Wishmaster guy.
Oh no, I still need to see it. I was just asking.
Oh, okay. No, that first one's great, and it's got an all-star cast.
I was gonna say I don't have any distinct memories of saying no to Wishmaster.
That's the thing I wish we got in more slasher movies where she's like, oh, there's this guy dressed as Art the Clown and he was really freaking me out. I don't know, that's just kind of fun.
We don't get a lot of siblings in slashers.
Yeah, like you get Dewey and his sister in Scream, but like they barely have any screen time together.
She dies.
And then she dies.
They also can't stand each other.
Yeah, like I said, I like this sibling dynamic.
This thing just doesn't like to finish sentences. Have you ever what?
Have you ever? No. That's the question, John. Have you ever? Full stop. Art the Clown is more sympathetic.
But I
than
think
his
I think
villain.
the dad is probably my biggest complaint with this movie, unless I pick up on something on this viewing. They set up all this stuff like with those drawings that we just had here. I don't know if
Yeah.
that any of that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it's just wait and see what the sequels do with it.
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean, you
wait a
need a
minute,
little bit of payoff.
Robert. I think we're about there.
Oh no. Oh no, it's the van from the black phone.
I've still never seen that.
It's
Guess
all
they need a
right.
sequel.
Yeah, I don't know if it needs a sequel, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I was kind of confused when they announced the sequel. I was like, oh, really? Okay.
No,
But
I would have thought you'd have been well versed in the horror genre enough to know by now that you just don't question the sequel. Like,
well, I didn't expect that. Oh no, there he is. I didn't expect that specific movie to get a sequel, but I heard good things about it. Oh my god.
He's just trying to ask her out.
Just give him candy. It's Halloween. He's a kid at heart.
Mason, a lot of people think Art is the dad, but I don't know. That's what I thought, but they never.
I don't think so. I think the dad was killed by Art. That it's just not confirmed yet. But I could be wrong.
He really
Okay,
wants
this-
his candy.
It's like, yeah, just give him the candy. Humor
Yeah,
him.
Don't be a party pooper. It's Halloween.
Shut the door.
Must go faster.
That's one of those scenes where you could have trimmed down the build up a little. Good scene though.
Yeah. How does that bag not rip from all the like knives and sharp objects in it?
It's a magic bag.
I guess I gotta remember that he's supernatural. That'll explain everything.
That totally looks like a newsroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to see 3 in theaters, so I really hope that comes to digital fast.
I'll probably go see it in theaters.
I hope it plays near me.
Look at you, Noah. You went from like, this franchise is dumb to I'll go see the third one.
No, because this movie's kind of turning me around on it. Plus, I missed a lot of other horror movies in theaters, so should probably go see that one.
Speaking of new horror movies, I just watched Cuckoo.
Yeah, I heard Cuckoo's good.
It sucked.
Oh,
You're the only one I've heard say that.
Okay. You didn't like it?
I kind of didn't like it either. I'm not alone.
That and Trap came out around the same time, and I missed both of them.
Yeah, I still got to
Yeah.
see Trap. I'm just waiting for it to be cheaper than $20,
And I
preferably
saw the
free.
TV. I saw the TV Glow just came to Max, so I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you think of that.
Yeah, some of my friends saw it. They said it was really good.
Have you seen Long Legs yet? Asks Mason. I have. Have you guys?
Yeah,
I loved it.
I
It
loved
was
it. Yeah,
good, but it also
was
just made me
great.
want to watch Silence of the Lambs.
I mean, fair enough.
Both good movies.
Oh wait, this is the
This
Valkyrie.
this doesn't make sense. Final girls aren't supposed to do shower scenes.
Is that true?
I'm kidding,
Usually,
obviously.
usually
Well,
it's
no, I
only
just think it
the
like
girls that get killed.
usually you don't see that with the final girl. I think
Oh,
the
so this
funniest
is
thing is you can clearly see her tattoos, but she's supposed to be
Yeah.
like 17. I don't buy that a 17-year-old would be allowed to have those.
depends on. Maybe not with this mom.
No, especially with this mom.
Yeah. So this is just a fantasy movie now.
Yep. So as you saw, she custom made this costume, but it's based on a design her dad did. That was one of his
Hmm.
drawings. Was this Valkyrie character?
I'm just thinking of that Conan the Barbarian commentary with John Milius, where he's
I
like,
still need
"She's
to
a
listen to
Valkyrie."
that.
There's some
I've
funny
heard it's
clips I've
wonderful.
seen. Where he's just talking to Arnold, and he's like, "Oh yeah, she's a Valkyrie." All the police.
Can't do that.
As a horror movie, you can't do that.
I do like that this movie gets around the like concept of cell phones by having characters do the most relatable thing, which is leave your phone where you don't remember where it's at, so you can't
Yeah, that's
answer.
true. Yeah, that's pretty believable.
Because people are always like,
That's
"Oh, you can't make like horror movies now with cell phones." Forget mine in
Yeah.
random places all the time. Like,
Yeah. There's a lot of moments where I'm like, well, where did I leave my phone?
Noah. Does this look like a life-threatening situation to you?
Yes.
I just wanted a
Strange,
glass of water.
strange man dressed as a clown in your kitchen. He had knives with him.
I like casual art. I like when we see him when he's not performing. Yeah, he's just an every Joe.
This movie really does humanize him.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This girl is just Sienna's nice friend.
oh
She
shit.
does she does not deserve
He does not
this.
deserve this. Oh my god.
This should be fine. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Holy shit.
It's
Jesus Christ.
It's so mean spirited.
This this movie's got serious issues. Is this director okay? Oh my god.
Oh god.
Holy shit. That wasn't the big scene, right? There's something worse than this that happens later.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
At least you put her out of her misery. Bless.
That was really mean spirited.
It's a very mean spirited.
I thought we were here to have fun.
Art's having fun.
She's still alive. It's fine.
That's even worse. Oh good god, this poor girl.
Answer the phone, you broad.
you stupid no-armed broad. Oh, he's back.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Just leave her alone already.
Jesus.
She's
Oh,
been through
the
enough.
salt in the wounds.
Oh Jesus.
Rob's
Oh my
having more
God.
visceral reaction than Noah.
Ew.
I was
I'm
totally
more-
fucking with you when I said it was over.
I'm more disgusted by that mom right now. She's watching Nightmare or Night of the Living Dead, and it's stretched out on her TV.
Oh, what
Don't
an
watch
idiot.
it like that, you heathen.
Oh god, she just called her daughter a slut.
It's okay. Her dad designed it.
Hey, at least this is just a character who her dad drew. This isn't something her dad designed specifically for his daughter. That'd be way
Are you
worse.
sure? Not like Alfred and Batman and Robin.
I fitted this perfectly to your size.
Perfectly to your size, Barbara.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
The mom's the worst. Like, she should be watching Nightmare or Night of the Living Dead on
Yeah.
the Criterion collection.
But no, the part that made me cringe finally was when he like tears her hand apart.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
He like rips it in half.
Well, at least she's dead now. It's over.
Out of her misery. But still, Art did nothing wrong. He's just living his life.
I think this was my favorite horror movie of the year when it came out.
Oh, I'd have to go back and see what else came out. Oh no!
Did you put this over X?
Jeez.
Oh my god.
What's the mom's problem?
Oh, she's still alive? Oh my god. This movie.
Art's having a blast.
This movie's so mean. Just let her
Okay,
suffer in
so
the
I lied.
Oh, boy.
This was my 5th favorite horror movie of the year.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
like-
it would have been in my top 5 for sure.
X was my favorite movie of the year. Prey was better. I like Multiverse of Madness better.
Oh yeah.
And yes, that is a horror movie. Fuck yeah.
We reviewed it.
Yeah, we gotta do a commentary at some point. Oh, and I don't know, I have Barbarian over this on my list, but I don't know if I like that movie better than this.
I think I might, but this isn't over yet.
I think with
I
Barbarian, it was just I had
enjoying
such an
this.
experience with that movie because I did get to go in blind. So I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
No, same here. I didn't know anything about that movie except it was called Barbarian. I had like seen the poster.
Yeah, I still didn't see that one.
Oh my god, Robert. How much do you know about it?
A little bit. I've got like a vague idea. But I'll check it out at some point.
No, he won't.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's Bob.
It's just he's gonna get pinned on the wall by art.
Yeah, and then have all his skin ripped off.
So Noah, how do you
Yeah.
feel you got past the big like crazy scene in this movie?
I
That poor girl. She just
I
wouldn't die.
know. He didn't deserve that at all.
You know, as bad as the cutting in half scene was in the first one, at least she was dead relatively quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
At least
this
that
is
was it.
worse than the first movie.
At least that was all that happened.
No, which is why I was
deserved
surprised.
it.
Like nobody was talking about that scene out of like context with the movie.
Yeah, I'm shocked I didn't hear about that.
Do you buy that this guy's a high schooler?
No.
I don't buy that any of them are high schoolers.
And now for the 40-minute rape scene.
40 minutes. Guys, I gotta go.
I like that it wasn't the like elongated torture scene that broke him. It's the rave.
Oh no,
Oh,
not the
no.
rave. Oh god. I guess the mom didn't make it.
That's creative.
Yeah, that's fun.
Using her head.
This movie does more with the Halloween holiday than most Halloween movies.
It does more than any of them.
Arguably more than Halloween.
Oh, definitely more. Although Halloween 3 is the big one.
Yeah,
That's like
that's
actually about the holiday.
It's the most Halloweeny one.
Yeah, for most of them, like H2O, like it's just obligatory. It's like, well, it's in the title. I guess it's Halloween, even though
I need
it's
to
like a spring break movie.
Robert, we need to make Cap watch this.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like it's a superhero movie. It's totally a superhero.
It kind of is, yeah. I don't think Cap would be able to handle this at all, though.
I don't think Cap would make it even to that big scene.
Yeah, you're gonna break the poor man.
He couldn't even handle Reanimator.
Yeah, the only other like famous Halloween themed horror movie I can think of is Trick or Treat, which I still haven't seen yet. I don't know.
I like that one a lot.
That's pretty
I
good.
don't know how that compares to this in terms of how much it uses Halloween.
It does. Most of the shorts are pretty tied directly to it. I like that movie.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it this year. I've been wanting to watch it for a while. Are you getting any feedback from my TV, by the way?
I think I
Only
heard something
a
there
little
for a
bit.
second.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I might
not
turn
bad.
it down a little bit.
But that's why I didn't think the dad was art. It's not just, he was an artist who died. Like, no, he was also collecting news articles. Like, he was doing research on this killer before he died. So we'll see where they go
Acting.
with that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, their decorations outside look pretty cool. So, how many high school rave parties did you guys go
None.
0.
to?
Robert's like, I went to like a million of them. You guys are lame.
Robert's like, I went to one. There was a girl dressed like a Valkyrie there.
And you were there, and you were there.
Don't drink that.
The most offensive thing in this movie is not all the violence and gore, it's the underage drinking.
Yeah, that's why this is controversial.
You would be offended by that, you liberal.
Well, that's like a conservative thing to be offended by.
That's true.
The party scene isn't actually 40 minutes, is it?
No, it's like it
It's
won't
like-
end.
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
just sounds boring. Like, the gore is at least something.
See, she is the one from Nightmare on Elm Street.
yeah,
She's
she
got a
really
drinking
is.
problem now. Gets the bottle out of the hallway cupboard.
It's worse than the one in Nightmare on Elm Street. She just took some pills too.
Yeah.
That's not a great combo. Shouldn't do that.
She's
You
gonna
can't
bring her
do
son-
that.
She's
The
gonna
more
bring
you
her
know.
son down to the basement and be like, "We burned Art the Cloud."
And this is his little hat. Oh
Holy
no.
Uh-oh.
It's my liver reaction.
Why would her son do this?
Or did he?
Dun dun dun.
So I know some of it's toilet paper, but like, what's wrong with it?
Ugh.
It looks wet.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. It's Art the Clown we're talking about.
Oh god.
Sienna, don't make out with that skeleton.
What is this cabin in the woods?
Oh no.
He did design it for
Oh no.
prove you wrong. He's like, one day you're gonna be a Valkyrie.
That's why Art killed him, probably.
Yeah.
It's like, you creep.
He was a creep. Yeah.
Oh no, her friend put Molly in her drink.
I was gonna say, like, is she high? Or
Yeah, it's fine. They're friends.
you usually don't act like that when you're drunk.
Friends are allowed to do that without permission.
Yeah, friends drug other friends. Don't be pissed. That is honestly really fucked up.
Yeah.
You messed up, kid. Oh no.
Keep running.
It's fine. It's just a normal creepy van.
So apparently that whole big death scene, like the big one, took 5 days to get done.
Oh my god.
Really?
That must have
Wow.
been fun to film.
Yeah, my that actress probably had a really tough time with that.
Hmm?
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did it.
Oh my
Oh boy.
god.
This is a message movie. You shouldn't just run away from people who look different than you. It's not cool.
Yeah, everybody just hates Art and his buddy because they're different. But they're really good people. You get to know them.
Yeah, there's gonna be a twist that Sienna and Art are actually related. It's gonna end with her telling him, "Do your thing, cuz."
Hear your thing, cuz. Then he kills the mom.
It's shaving cream. I hope it's shaving cream. Jonathan wouldn't do that.
I didn't do it.
Oh, I think I know what's about to happen.
They live happily ever after.
Not exactly.
She's making a point. It is Halloween.
Yeah, people TP houses on Halloween. You know, they can do that with cars. Yeah, but aren't you drunk too?
Yeah, hypocrite.
Yeah, hypocrite. Get out of here. Tyler wants to know what my reaction to the big death scene was. You'll have to go back and watch it. I don't know if I
He
could
was
recreate it.
aghast.
I was
He
shocked
almost
and
left.
offended.
He was seething. He was punching
I
his fist in the air.
I told these guys
No.
I'm done with the channel, honestly.
It does make you laugh thinking about though how morally outraged critics like Siskel and Ebert were by the Friday the 13th movies.
Oh my
How
god.
they reacted to this.
If only they saw this, their heads would explode.
They called Friday the 13th movies evil movies that were sadistic.
That is a really funny thought, just picturing like Gene Siskel watching this. He'd probably walk out. Alright, where's Art?
Yeah, whoever did this vandalism, it took a lot of work. And no one's talking about that. Like this took effort. You gotta admire
There's craftsmanship to this.
that. Hmm?
You know, the way they use the TP and the shaving cream. There he is.
Hey.
Oh, he's got a gun. Oh my god.
That's my second favorite kill in the movie because of how sudden it is. It's like, whoa.
He's really inconsistent on when he uses guns and when he doesn't.
Yeah, a
And
little
it's also just really funny to imagine him sitting in that car for like an hour.
bit. It's like he was thinking the whole time, like, okay, what sadistic, fucked up shit can I do to her? And after an hour, he's like, I'm just gonna shoot her. Let's take it from.
I
Blow her
can't
head
top the last kill.
Yeah. And I didn't feel bad with that kill. I didn't feel bad for that person.
I felt bad for the friend. Why
I felt
didn't
bad
she
for
get a
her.
quick death?
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
Now, one unfortunate thing with this movie is it does kind of feel like they blew all of their budget on that one kill.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how you feel on this viewing. I think there's still a couple more good ones to go.
No, these movies do have some good kills, but you can tell like all of the money and time went into that one.
that was half of their shooting schedule. They had a week to do everything else.
Oh fuck.
Mom.
You don't look so good. She's really split down the middle.
I'd probably take this dinner over the one in Pearl. At least the food looks fine.
This is what the mom looks like with her makeup off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. At least Art knows not to serve spoiled food. See, he is considerate. He's serving them
I
food.
wonder, do you think Art can cook?
I think Art can cook, yeah.
Oh,
He's even feeding it to her. What a nice guy. Uh-oh. They're not gonna kill this kid, are they?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Come here.
Get the sword.
The sword.
Why didn't she bring her sword? She's a Valkyrie.
I don't know if you're allowed to bring weapons to raves, but I'm not an
I
expert.
guess not. It's not a real sword though, right? Even then, there might.
what do you
be
think's
some
in that
rules.
syringe?
Something not good.
Apple juice.
Yeah, clear apple juice. Oh no.
Oh, I'm guessing it must have been a sedative of some kind.
Maybe it is a real sword. How dare you freak out from getting high?
I'll give this guy credit. He's so far a better boyfriend character than fucking Bob in Halloween.
I mean, I don't know what he's done better than Bob so far, though.
Yeah, he's driving them. He's cool. He's not like upset about leaving the party.
Yeah.
He's giving his girlfriend's friend a ride home. You know.
Was Bob that bad of a guy, though?
I mean, when he was banging his girlfriend,
he's got that one line. Yeah. That was weird.
And then we'll rip Lindsay's clothes off. You're like, no.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Although what's funny is
Tyler's with me. Why did Robert react more than Noah? Robert knew what was coming.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I was
I
kind
think
of
Noah's
taking it in.
I think Noah's just more reserved than I am.
Yeah.
I think I'm just
Yeah.
more expressive.
Yeah, this is why I wouldn't be good at doing reaction videos, because I'm not like, oh my god.
Can you
Yeah.
believe that character showed up?
Yeah, I know, doing like the exaggerated face for the thumbnail.
You know what's funny is a lot of those channels that I would dip in and watch a video every once in a while, and that's something I watch regularly. A lot of them have become like political YouTube channels.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think I think of a couple.
I can think of a few.
Like the well dried up, so they had to hit the grifter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, because there was that big boom of reaction videos years ago, and that's kind of like plateaued, so they got to move on to something else.
One of the bigger ones that I still like, though, or still watch occasionally, is Real Rejects, because they were a big reaction channel, but they shifted more to doing like live reactions, commentaries, like live streams, stuff like more like commentary based than just like the reaction stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I watch the more commentary based reactions. Like I like this YouTube channel called Pugapillar. That he actually like talks about what he's seeing, but it is seeing his reaction to it for the first time.
Yeah. Well, and there's some channels that will do like TV shows reactions, and those can be fun because it's like getting to re-experience a show you like again, seeing it through other people's eyes.
Yeah, we got Lorraine Hool. Probably going to be Art the Clown for Halloween. So you're going in Jonathan's footsteps. Nice. This is Noah's new favorite movie.
Art the Clown's pretty iconic already as a slasher villain.
Yeah, he looks super cool.
I think it was last year, in the neighborhood I used to live in before I moved this year. There was on Halloween there was like a mannequin of Art the Clown just on the porches of one of my neighbors' houses.
Wait, Teddy, what? Sorry, I just saw his comment. I'm like trying to figure out what he's talking about. Teddy, this movie is the only reason I'm not racist.
He'll explain later.
Yeah, it's a message movie, as you said.
But anyway,
sorry, no.
He had like an Art the Clown mannequin on there, and then it just kind of stayed there for the rest of the year. I was surprised. It was like, oh, he didn't take this down after Halloween. It's kind of funny.
That is funny.
Like I said, her friend's being kind of annoying, but her boyfriend's a really chill guy.
Yeah, he's okay.
And back to that point I was making about the Halloween scene with that creepy Bob scene. That's actually it's a mistake in the script. He's supposed to say, "I'll rip your clothes off, and I'll rip Laurie's clothes off." So he's proposing a threesome.
Oh,
but he misspoke and said Lindsay, and they just left it in the movie because nobody caught it. They're flying by the seat of the pants.
How do you not catch that?
They're like, it's fine. The film's expensive. We can't afford a retake of that.
Teddy, I said the same thing on the Ben 10 stream about something else, and you had the exact same reaction. It doesn't mean anything. I don't remember
that, John. You were there for that.
I don't remember that.
This location's cool. I like this abandoned carnival.
I'm nothing if not consistent.
Hey, it's like Child's Play 3.
Mm-hmm.
But better.
Child's Play 2 has a good step-sibling relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the older sister a lot in that.
And slight spoilers, I guess, but she comes back for Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this. Sorry, Ahmed. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Oh, and Noah, this is how you know this is a modern day slasher, because he's using technology against her. They're pretending to be his brother, her brother.
This is how it would work with cell phones.
Teddy, speaking of Terrifier, how excited are you about the Christmas setting for 3? I'm different
Very
to the
excited.
setting, but my hype for just the third movie in general is pretty high.
Oh, I love the Christmas setting. I love
Aye.
Christmas horror movies.
Christmas, yeah, I really like Christmas horror, just like the idea of Christmas horror. So
I mean, I
looking
like
forward to
Christmas
that.
horror films. Like, I really like Silent Night, Deadly Night, but I don't like them because they're Christmas films. That's just
Yeah.
unrelated.
Well, the first.
Well, what other movies are you gonna watch during Christmas time?
Anna
Nosferatu.
and the Apocalypse, Nosferatu.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. The Anna and the Apocalypse is a Christmas horror movie.
Yeah. Robert or Noah, are you starting to wonder what the hell you got yourself into?
No, I'm really enjoying this. Actually, I enjoy this movie quite a bit.
I'm surprised. I thought it might be too mean spirited for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about the big kill, but everything else in this is pretty entertaining.
That's like the potential deal breaker. You're either still with it
Yeah.
after that or you're not. But then the mom dies, so it balances out.
I like the more absurd tone of this movie than what I remember about the first one.
We've got NRG. Let's go. Who excited for Terrifier 3? Can't wait to watch it in cinema. We're excited.
That's gonna be a weird theatrical experience. I don't know who's gonna be in that theater with me. Like, I don't know what that's gonna be like, but I'm looking forward to it. Oh my god, it's the title of the movie.
Roll credits. Teddy says, "Nah, man, the big kill is great because of the salt." I think it's really funny, but I can see how some people would think it's mean spirited.
It's so mean spirited that it goes over into horror comedy.
Funny. No, yeah, it's like she won't die.
I'm just like, why?
Why, Art?
Just why? I was on your side up until that point.
That's the question mankind has been asking since the beginning. Why? It's a philosophical picture.
See, you said he was a good guy, but now he doesn't give a shit. He just wants to get laid.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's gonna defend this guy more than he did the projectionist in Pearl.
Ugh.
I mean, he's no projectionist.
All right, if this guy was David Cornsweet, will you be defending him more?
Yes.
Okay. See, what an asshole.
The other two are very quiet, but your mic's hella loud.
Oh, sorry about that.
Me and Robert are quiet, or?
I assume that's what he means. I turned you guys up on OBS.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Thanks for letting us know. Let me know if that balances out.
Like I said, I like this movie a lot, but there's a lot of scenes where, they could use some more trimming.
Yeah, like this whole.
No, we have to see him pee. It's important.
It's very important.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Probably should have expected that.
Hey, you can call Art a lot of things. You can't call him sexist. He is equal opportunity
he's
with his
digging into that dick.
No. No, there's nothing left. Oh, she's gonna leave her boyfriend behind.
Robert, he's dead.
No, he's not.
That's the thing. No one ever dies quickly in this movie.
What's
Except
your
for the
favorite
plot.
Terrifier so far? Asks NRG. I mean, there's two options, and one of them I feel like is the correct answer.
This is the better movie.
Yeah, I prefer the second one. Though I still haven't seen the anthology film All Hallows Eve. That's where the clown first appears. I do
Yeah, but
still
Oh,
he
want to
said
right.
watch that.
Yeah. But he said specifically Terrifier.
But
But
maybe
looking
he
forward to
was
that third
counting
one.
that.
What's that, Noah?
Maybe he was also counting that.
Oh no, he's still alive.
Yeah, because if someone did that to you in real life, you wouldn't die instantly.
I think 3 will beat them all. No, I do think this is a franchise that can get better as it goes. Gets more money, more funding.
Ow.
I think the only thing that's really holding that first one back is just how cheap it is.
And it's very light on story. You know, there is a lot of just walking around and meandering.
Yeah, but I mean, how much of that is because they just didn't have the time or money to make a proper
Yeah.
danger clown?
What's a better movie with a circus aesthetic? Is it this or Circus Kane?
This.
Can we do a commentary on Circus Kane sometime, John?
I feel like we have to. Robert hasn't seen it.
I have not.
I forgot about that movie. It's been so
Yeah.
long since we watched it.
I just randomly remembered it because of this carnival.
And then Noah, you and Robert can do a Lamageddon on your own.
Oh,
Oh,
we're not
no.
doing anything on Lamageddon. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Does anyone want to watch me be miserable for an hour?
I kind of want to watch that.
Did you think that's what this would be?
There was a part of me that thought it might be.
No, I just like that this movie is way more absurd and funny than the first one.
Yeah, it's going more for horror comedy, like Evil Dead 2.
It's the way Alien should have gone. Can you imagine a horror comedy in the Alien universe?
Yeah.
I mean, we did finally get that it's Resurrection. That's why it's the second best sequel.
Oh no, she's in the Saw room. That's not a
Oof.
good sign.
But John, remember, Joss Whedon said that movie was taking it too seriously for his script.
Okay, if there's one thing I know from watching horror movies, begging always works.
Yeah.
You
Always
just need
do
to
that.
make the killer feel bad about what they're doing.
You remember that time Jason Voorhees had a victim cornered and they were like, please don't kill me. And he was like, okay.
And he got really self-conscious.
And he walked away.
What am I doing with my life? Oh no, it's the weapon from the poster.
Hit him with it.
He's got a secret weapon.
Oh no, it's boiling acid.
It's boiling acid.
Oh god.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
See, having a really bad night.
Whoa.
Oh god, that knee.
What? She's flat now.
Actually, that's a pretty good kill.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
At least it was quick.
Nah, she's still alive.
Ow.
See the heart's beating. Oh no.
It just went full Jason Goes to Hell. Just think, no, we still got to go back and do a commentary on the first one.
No, you and Robert can do that
No.
by yourselves. Yeah.
Right now, Sienna's thinking, well, at least my other best friend's still alive. I'll call her to
Hey,
see
she
what
might be
she's up.
alive. You don't know.
She could be.
Imagine if she's in the third one.
That'd be amazing.
She's got like a robot arm.
I would love it.
He gets to have her revenge on Art.
But one thing I'm excited about with the third one, though, is Damien Leone said that with this one, he wanted to go more Dream Warriors, more fantastical, but that he didn't want to keep pushing in that direction. That with the third one, he wanted to find more of a middle ground between the grindhouse grittiness of the first one and some of the more fun and fantasy of this one. And based on early reactions, it sounds like he succeeded. So I'm really excited.
Oh, good.
Teddy, here's my one issue with the movie. I think the magic sword is a bit much. I think with the supernatural stuff, the little girl, obviously the fact Art can't die is enough.
Yeah, it's again that's the Dream Warrior. Spoiler, we're not there yet.
No, I mean I figured it was going in that direction.
Mm.
I mean I don't know. I kind of like it.
Mind it going more of a fantasy route, just because that is such an untapped niche in the slasher subgenre.
Yeah.
Like the Nightmare movies try, but only one of them is good.
It's very reminiscent of Dream Warriors, like you said.
Well, like I said, though, I like that the director doesn't want to keep pushing it that direction, that he wants the balance. He doesn't want this to be full comedy cartoon.
And I like when a horror, like a slasher franchise, can have kind of a unique dynamic between the final girl and the slasher, where it's like, how many times do we have to keep doing this?
How can this kid see without his glasses?
He looks like 10 years younger without those glasses. My glasses.
Yeah, at least he's not Velma.
Hiding always works.
Don't go in there.
Oh no. Art the Clown's looking at his reflection. He's like, oh, is that what I really look like? No, I'm sad.
Yeah, so I looked it up and it does confirm it. A lot of the shock and awe about this movie was the bedroom scene.
Oh, yeah. And depending on the person, I could buy that making somebody throw up. Or
no, that's what really it's like a lot of the time that is just marketing bullshit. I don't believe it with these movies.
And I like
to
how
be someone who doesn't typically watch these kind of movies.
Tyler, what would you cut out of this movie? I personally don't like the younger brother, and I think it could be cut, and the film would be like 20 minutes shorter. I would keep him because that gives an anchor for the protagonist.
Yeah.
I'd cut that weird dream sequence way down.
I don't.
Yeah.
To give this movie credit, though, there isn't any scene I would cut entirely. It just needs trimming. Like the dream sequence, you can just trim it, but I wouldn't cut the whole thing because that payoff with the Tommy gun's so good. Like that's the whole movie. It just needs
subplot I would cut. It's the kid in the like the rat or weasel or whatever.
But that's very short, and it does lead to the mom having issues with her son. It does go somewhere. Oh no!
But you already have those baked in with him wanting to be Art the Clown.
But the possum things,
cut that stuff down
for sure. Yeah, like I said, you could trim it, but
I also just wouldn't cut out the brother just because, like we were talking about earlier, it's interesting, and I like seeing a horror movie that has that sibling dynamic that you don't see a lot in other movies.
The Black Phone has that as a brother-sister dynamic that's really endearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Black Phone also has one of my favorite like one-liners in a recent horror film, where she's like, "Jesus, what the heck," or whatever.
Hey, she
Ty-
killed him.
Teddy, Tyler, I don't mind the super-sized slasher thing this movie has. Yeah, I mean, just theoretically, like, I don't mind the length just because I applaud like guts to make something like this.
You,
Teddy says, "See, this is where I fully disagree. That dream sequence might be my favorite part of the film."
it's got a
Interesting.
great payoff. Um, and again, it's the audacity of it, and that you rarely see movies with this low a budget this long. And to its credit, like this movie does have a good variety of locations, sets. I'm honestly shocked this movie is as cheap as it is. It's just for like that carnival.
Yeah,
That all costs money.
that Damian Leone or whatever. He's a creative guy. He might need therapy, but he's a creative guy.
Yeah. I don't think I want to know him personally, but he's a creative guy.
Okay, so Noah, because you watched them with me, what's worse, these or the Hatchet movies?
I mean, I don't know because I don't remember the Hatchet movies too well.
How dare you?
I think this might go farther based on what I remember from those. But I find this more entertaining than any of the Hatchet movies at the same time.
Ooh.
I like the Hatchet movies, but there's a lot of meandering and walking through the swamp in each one. They get very repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might put Hatchet 2 and 3 over this.
I like those, but I wouldn't. I'd put this over all the Hatchet movies.
So
but
that
I
might
think I'd
just be
put the Hatchet
because like
movies
it's a bunch of
Part
actors
one.
that I like, and like, it's
Mhm.
playing on all the tropes that I'm familiar with. Um, Teddy, I also wouldn't like it if Terrifier 3 was also 2 hours, but I do like just one having that length. It's a one-time ultra slasher in terms of length. Yeah, I mean, I think they're pushing it with making 3 2 hours, but I have to see the film first.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's shorter than this.
Yeah.
By like 20 minutes.
And that 20 minutes can make or break a film.
Hmm?
So, but I think the thing I have with this movie is like yes, I do applaud it, and like I'm glad it is. I kind of wish there was a shorter cut so you could just watch one or the other. But like,
Yeah.
he's adding all this lore, but I don't understand any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does her dad have to do with Art the Clown? What is? I get that he planned for sequels, but I need something to latch on to in this.
Oh
one.
no, it's Darth Sidious.
Oh my god!
Ow!
Oh,
Stop it. But I'm with you guys. You need the little brother to give her a stronger motivation than just survival.
Yeah, I think you'd lose something if you cut him out.
I like this fight. It's pretty hardcore. She's like unironically a top 10 final girl for me. I like her a lot.
Yeah,
I like her quite a bit. I think
she's a
with 3
Valkyrie.
she could become, because that's the other thing is that I'd like to see this movie play up is her supernatural connection, because usually this final girl is just a human. It'd be interesting to see like what it's like with when the final girl is kind of on the same playing field. Oh,
yeah, this is really brutal, but also endearing. Her shielding her brother like this.
yeah. No, I remember a lot of people complained about this movie's like cruelty towards women, and I'm like, have you seen slashers?
Did you see him rip off that guy's dick? Like I said, I think he's pretty fair.
Art's an equal opportunity killer.
Yeah.
I think some of the charm for me with these movies, especially two, is that it's fucked up and arguably meets part of their art can also be so darkly funny. No, he's hysterical.
And like we were saying earlier,
he's a pretty funny guy.
If he was able to talk, him and Victor Crowley could be like the modern Freddy and Jason.
I do like that he doesn't talk though.
Yeah, the
no,
mime
it does add
is
something to it.
Part of the charm. Yeah, it's like combining, the silent killer of Michael or Jason with the personality of Freddy. It's a really cool combo.
And like we talked about at the beginning, but like I know Teddy wasn't here. For me, these just fill a niche that we don't make. Nobody's making honest to God slashers. It's either the satire of Scream or trying to be elevated slasher with the Halloween embarrassment.
Or X.
Yeah, or like X, which is good, but that's not what I want to be the norm. And as much as I love X, those kills are not great.
I think they're fine.
That's fine for what they are, but it's not like none of the kills stand out to me. You don't have like a tree bat sleeping bag kill or
Shoot him.
Shoot him in the face. This is from my mother.
Hit him with a rock.
I didn't mean it. I was just joking.
Can you imagine he doesn't say a whole one line of dialogue this whole movie, and then right at the end here he's like, "It was a prank, bro."
Daddy, I like the X series, but no, they're not what I want when I'm in the mood for a full-on slasher. Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, it's just a different thing. No, don't come back to another dream sequence.
No.
She's dying, Jim.
Don't go into the light.
Don't go into the long grass.
That's not the mom. Her face hasn't exploded.
For 3, they should just introduce full-on time travel.
Yeah.
Oh, and this scene's straight out of Dream Warriors when Nancy thinks she sees her dad.
Let me just tell you, the first time I ever watched Dream Warriors, I was so mad at that scene.
It's probably my least favorite scene of the movie because he comes in a horrible special effect. I'm like, Nancy, how are you falling for this? This is so dumb.
Yeah, no. Special effects aside, like I've always been like, why did you believe this?
Oh no.
Like Nancy, she'd make my top 10 final girl list.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She's in my top 5.
That's a video we should do.
Top 10 final girls, yeah.
Halloween night, top 10 final girl stream.
That's fun.
One of the many things that we have on our plate now.
No, it's like, stop announcing things.
Stop announcing things.
That was not an official announcement, by the way. That was just me throwing out an idea before I forgot about it.
No, I mean that could be one of the topics for our hangout if we do a Halloween themed hangout video.
Oh no, it's the scene from Batman Forever.
Noah, did you have this with the subtitles? Because she's beating on his chest saying, "No, you fucker."
Yeah, it said Tucker.
Your subtitle said Tucker.
I was really confused for a second. Yeah. What is? Yeah, Amazon's censoring the movie.
Oh no! But the bedroom scene's fine.
You weren't there. Robert and I were trying to watch Terrifier 2, and he was watching it on, I think it was on Peacock.
You mean 1?
Or not Terrifier, sorry, Hatchet 2.
It was on Prime.
It was on Prime, and the subtitles just wouldn't work.
Oh no!
They fell behind.
It wouldn't work. It wasn't that they wouldn't work; they were out of sync,
and it got worse throughout the movie.
That's
so
happened
funny.
before with me in watch parties. So it's always weird.
Yeah, this
His
probably
voice.
looks way better than I remember it. Like, yeah, it's a filter, but there's some really gorgeous shots.
No,
Like,
it's
the shot of her in the
competently
light with like
directed.
the red.
It's competently directed, yeah. They just needed to shoot it on film.
She's not looking so good.
No.
No.
And I will say,
as
as much as I like this fight, it does go on too long and could be trimmed down.
Yeah.
This has been going on a while.
We still have 18 minutes left. What?
Yeah.
Thought we were just about to be over.
No, I don't know if we warned you, but this is a long fucking movie.
Well, I noticed.
It's 4 hours long. We're only at the halfway point.
Release the Art the Clown cut.
That's funny because I just saw The Matrix re-released in theaters, and that's
cool.
That movie's I feel like over 2 hours, but you don't feel the length at all.
Mm-hmm.
So for something like this, where it's a slasher, it should be 90 minutes, but it just feels way longer than it actually is.
I mean, no, this is longer than The Matrix. Just to put that in perspective.
Oh, is it? I didn't.
Well,
I
it's
wasn't.
so dense.
I didn't compare the runtimes.
There's more
so
going
The
on in this
Matrix-
movie than The Matrix.
I mean, this is a better
Get
movie
outta
than The
here.
Matrix. So Noah, The Matrix is 2 hours and 16 minutes. This is 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Oh, it's only 2 minutes longer.
But I mean, it's longer than The Matrix. That's funny.
But it's around the same length. Like,
like I said, I don't think this needs to be 90 minutes. I think I think this could have earned 2 hours. I'd be fine with the 2 hour cut of this movie.
I'd say an hour and 40.
All right.
To meet you in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from, Robert, but also, like, I think you could cut out a lot of the stuff with her and her friends at school. I don't care about either friend, even with that stuff.
You need some setup. He's still alive.
Like me.
Eddie just actually deleted his great comment.
Oh no, she's underwater. Spoilers, this movie's canon with The Prestige.
That's a great movie.
It is.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh wow.
No, I know.
That's like a top 3 Nolan movie for me. I love
it. That's like
That
a top
might
3 Nolan
be-
movie for a lot of people.
That might
Just
be
still
my
haven't seen
third
it.
favorite movie. Like, it would be behind his first 2 Batman movies, but that might be better than most of his other films.
I like it a lot.
Have you guys seen Memento?
Yes,
I do like Memento.
Memento's great.
Memento's fine.
Memento is great.
But I'm sorry, it's also a really stupid gimmick that makes that film unnecessarily complicated.
It's
Oh,
a great
I
gimmick.
disagree.
Hard
It's the
disagree
perfect
on
gimmick.
that.
Yeah,
I don't want to blame
puts you in the-
Damon Leone only added the 2 extra minutes just to say it's longer than The Matrix. I hope so, yeah. It's longer than The Matrix.
It's longer than the Avengers, I think.
It's probably not longer than any of the Matrix sequels, though.
No.
Those get long.
And then Avengers 2 had this weird thing where Joss Whedon was like really determined to make it shorter than the first one, and it is by like a minute, even though there's 50,000 subplots.
There's more
and
stuffed
500
in.
characters.
No, so I've
Like-
always said I can see a really good movie in Age of Ultron. It's just not allowed to be that really good movie because it has to be. And then okay, so Noah, this movie is the same runtime as The Matrix Reloaded.
Okay.
Oh,
there you
interesting.
go. What about Revolutions?
Matrix.
Now that we're just talking about it.
This is longer than the Matrix 3. The Matrix 3 is only 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Weird, because it feels like it's
that makes
5
sense.
hours.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, that makes sense because Matrix 3 is really just like a fight scene.
Which movie is it that has that really long talking scene with the old guy that everybody makes fun of?
Oh, that's the end
That's the
of
end of 2.
end of Reloaded, yeah.
This needed that scene. Just imagine somebody talking to Art the Clown about the overly
No,
complex.
that's the first scene where Art the Clown talks, and then it's a 20-minute monologue.
Art the Clown
explaining the lore.
sitting in a chair in front of a bunch of monitors.
And he has an old British accent.
That might be one of the worst scenes in like any film that I have ever seen.
What are you talking about? It's brilliant.
I mean, I'm a soft defender of the Matrix sequels, but I'll give you that.
I like the Matrix sequels, but that is the worst scene of any film I've ever seen.
I even like the fourth
That's
one.
probably hyperbole.
The best thing to come out of that scene is I think it's Scary Movie 3 where they get George Carlin to do like a parody of it.
Yeah.
It's worth it for that. Oh my god.
What the hell is happening, by the way?
I don't know.
She's getting resurrected by the magic sword.
No, you're on your own for Matrix 4. That movie's
oh my god.
She's freaking out.
Most people don't like that movie.
I've heard that even people who like that movie say, yeah, but the action's not very good.
It's
not as well shot as the first.
I'm surprised it's directed by one of the Wachowskis because it doesn't look it.
Oh my god.
Well, clearly it was directed by the one that doesn't know how to make an action scene.
This is why I don't understand when people say, oh, this movie's sexist and cruel towards women. I'm like, oh, sorry, you're just ignoring the 5-minute scene where Art the Clown is eating this boy's foot?
I mean, let's be honest. Most people that have that complaint are purposefully ignoring.
But that's also a common thing that is said about most slashers, like going back all the way to Friday the 13th.
The fact that at the end of the day, it's about a woman overcoming the monster. Where'd this sword come from?
It's from the beginning of the movie.
Well, where'd she get it?
Art the Clown had it.
Art had it. Yeah.
We kidnapped the boy. Yo, she's just murdering this man. What a monster.
He did nothing wrong.
Look into you hot.
Look at the hot.
The score here is really, really working for me.
Yeah, like I said, I think she's cool. Yeah.
Need more blood on her, though.
Okay. You freak.
No, you gotta have that like last final badass shot, but she's gotta have more blood on her.
I think she's got plenty.
There's yeah.
There's no such thing as too much fake blood, okay?
John's like, I need more blood on it.
And
That'd
that
be
was
random.
the last
I don't think
one.
she's coming back in 3, but I did like the little pale girl in this. I didn't even know why she just worked for me. I would be surprised if she's
great.
not in the third one.
Yeah.
Well, we've established apparently part of Art's character now.
What, that was like his first victim or something?
Robert, Noah still has to get through the post-credit scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a post-credit scene?
Yeah.
Does Nick Fury show up?
Yeah.
I wish. No, that's why there's still 10 minutes left.
He's like, you think you're the only killer clown in this universe.
That's a great fake head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, kudos to this like little girl. She's not
She's
afraid.
awesome.
She's not afraid of anything.
Oh, there's still 10 minutes left.
We just explained this because there's a post-credit scene.
Why is the post-credit scene 10 minutes?
Well, no, there's also, credits.
The credits don't go on for 8 minutes.
I don't know. I went to a Marvel movie. Those credits sometimes are almost as long as the movie itself.
That's because
That's
there's
true.
there's more visual effects artists working on that than this.
You don't know how many people were involved in this.
That's true, I don't.
No, it's like fucking post-credits. Credits are dumb.
I got places to be.
God, what a mess these people made.
Yeah, poor art.
Happy ending. The little pale girl.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I actually like that. I wasn't expecting to hate it or anything. I just wasn't sure what my reaction would be. But no, that was fun. It was good. I tend to prefer slashers that have a more absurd comedic tone, and this is definitely in that category.
Yeah, because in the first one, like you don't even know Art the Clown is supernatural until the very end.
Yeah.
And then this one just gets to go further with that.
Oh, here it is. Here's the.
Here we go. I'm going to point out a cameo here in a minute that only I care about.
Speaking of cameos, John, where the fuck was Tyler Mane in Hatchet 4?
Let's
We're
find out.
watching Plan 9.
After we watched it, I saw him in one of the credits. I'm like, what the fuck? Tyler Mane was in that movie?
So this guy at the desk here is Chris Jericho.
Oh, of course.
Who is a wrestler. And he's apparently going to be in 3.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you get to see him fight Art. I wonder who's going to win.
Okay, Tyler Mane is the guy. I think you see him at the beginning in the orange vest and he's bald.
Oh, okay. I like these Halloween decorations. It's got a very Halloween 2 vibe.
And Chris Jericho is also the frontman of the rock band
Oh.
Fozzy.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Oh no. You can't write that.
Yeah, all the blood is fine, but just don't use that language.
I'd love to see the TV edit of this movie.
That the whole bedroom scene is kept intact, but all of the swears are censored. What the fuck is happening?
Ew, gross.
No, wait.
It's the lady from the first movie.
That's not gonna be a baby Art, is it? Is he getting reincarnated?
Teddy says, I think the first one was a lot meaner, mostly because it was David that had a lot of personality for Art. That's some of the dark humor moments, though.
Yeah, this movie, it's really just the bedroom scene that's like extra mean.
Yeah, and I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
I think, yeah, that's why I prefer this movie over the first one. Why is he watching war footage?
It's Plan 9.
I I recognize the earlier shot from Plan 9. I actually haven't seen that movie.
There's a lot of stock footage in it, I think.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
I've seen it, but it's been a long time. Girl, don't walk down the creepy hallway.
Don't go there.
Teddy, okay, so besides Terrifier, what kind of movie do you think Damien could make? Well, I don't know. I don't have enough of a sense of like his directional style outside of these.
Ew.
I think he could do a pretty good Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
Don't go in there. Get Chris Jericho to help.
Oh my god. He gave birth to a head?
Yep.
What?
As one does.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This
Happens
scene
all
would
the
be way better if it was a baby art. I would pay good money to watch a baby
That's
art.
what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like a little baby body with his head on it.
With the hat.
With the hat. Yeah. That would have been great.
Amazon
That would
Prime's
be really
like, you
funny.
just watched Terrifier 2. Do you want to watch Jason X next?
You just watched Terrifier 2. Are you okay? Do you need some therapy?
That lady from the first one, though, with her face all messed up, she's gonna have a much bigger role in the third one. So I think they're gonna explain more what's going on with her. They're calling her the witch.
I really care about the lore of the Terrifier universe. I really need to see that explained.
You're not invested yet, Noah? What the fuck?
I'm with you, Teddy. I think Baby Art would be as popular as Baby Yoda.
Yeah, just like
They'd be selling those plushies like crazy.
little baby just like skittering across the floor with a knife.
So Noah, how would you rate Terrifier 2?
Yeah, no
Ooh.
thoughts?
I think I'd probably give it 4 out of 5 for now.
Damn,
Wow, that's really
that is
high.
higher than I thought.
Yeah, I think my biggest issues is just the runtime. I think you could trim it down quite a bit, and the big kill, like I understand like the appeal of it. I understand like the idea behind it, but it's just like personally for me like a little hard to watch. But no, I mean
Noah,
for what
we have such sights to show you still.
No, but for what this movie is and what it sets out to do, I think it succeeds pretty well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah's
I'm
gonna hate us
surprised.
when we make him watch Martyrs.
Oh no. I'm just surprised, Noah, because you weren't as hot on Silent Night, Deadly Night as we were, and you were like, "Yeah, it's not that deep." But this movie, though, this movie's 4 out of 5 for you.
Well, and this movie doesn't try to be that deep. So that's why I give it a higher rating.
If he watched this on his own, I feel like it would be a lower score.
Maybe. That is a factor for me. It's like with these kind of movies, I have to watch them in a group. Usually I have more fun with that. So.
I can't wait to see what insane thing he comes up for the next one.
Oh boy. And like I said, I like this movie a lot, but I also don't go back to it often because it is really long and it's just better watching it with people. But I had a good time. It holds up. And like you said, I think the movie looks okay. It's some of the cinematography is kind of lackluster, but there's some good shots. And I like the art direction. I think there's some good production design for this budget.
I also like the art direction. I like how they directed art.
I see what you did there.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Now we're gonna do the first one, right?
Goodbye.
No, we can still see your screen. But yeah, Noah, Robert, thanks for hanging out. For anybody who's watching, that is Terrifier 2.
For the PS2.
I would fucking love a Terrifier video game. Are you kidding me?
But who would you play as, Art or the main character?
I want to play as Art.
You want to kill people? Yeah.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's the funnest part in any of those games where you get to play as, like, Jason or Leatherface or.
Art
Yeah.
should be big enough. Like he should be in a Mortal Kombat game. He should be in the Dead by Daylight game. Like he should be a bonus character for stuff like that.
He makes more sense for Mortal Kombat than fucking Ghostface.
That is true.
Um,
All the different weapons and kills you could do.
Yeah.
All the fatalities you could do. That'd be amazing.
Fatality. But yeah, Robert and I will be back this Thursday with Repo the Genetic Opera. We're taking a break from Alien. Noah, if you want to pop in, you're more than welcome.
Maybe
That wasn't
we'll
a
see.
suggestion. Be there, no. Stop it.
What a coward.
I like that he does that trick, but he also half-asses it, so he just turns his camera off. But like we can clearly see he's still there.
It's supposed to make you think I've left.
Robert, before we go, is there anything special about your release of Terrifier 2, or is it just a basic Blu-ray? Let's see it.
It says collector's edition. It's got a nice slipcover. Like I said, my
Oh.
friend got it straight. And what's cool though is you get the main poster as that's like the regular poster for the Blu-ray art, but then the slipcover. I think there were a couple different versions released, but I got this one. It's pretty cool.
I prefer
Pretty
the
cool.
slipcover.
Slipcover's a better poster.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And like I said, the disc itself, it's very bare bones. There's not a scene selection, which is kind of weird.
You're gonna. Robert's just really mad he can't watch just the bedroom scene over and over again.
Just saying, it's really weird. But they do have some good behind the scenes. They do have making of stuff, interviews, a commentary. So there are some extras. I appreciate that. But yeah, a very quality Blu-ray release. I like this movie a lot. It's a good family picture for a rainy day.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Noah, thanks for doing this insane, self-indulgent commentary.
Yeah, I'm glad I did it.
And we'll see you guys